The Botanic Gardens mural was such a joy for me to start. As everyone knows, I did start the mural, and it's actually in my house at the moment. But we're not quite complete. And what happened was, just to be clear first, Botanic Gardens mural was an idea that I approached David Cobham and David Rawstorm came on board too at the park. Met them at the park and said, oh, do you know what, I want to amend the last mural that I did, which was done about 15, 17 years ago.
I've seen it, I remember it. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm a lot more advanced since then, so I knew I could do something really special this time. The idea of the last one was to put it into Victorian times. I don't think I did very well back then, but now I could do. Yeah. So I knew that an estimated amount to do this mural would be around about 10k.
Wow.
If I was getting paid, if I was getting paid, and I put in a mural for a 50-foot long by 8.5-foot high mural, including your time, the paint, be around 10,000. And I know a lot of artists that wouldn't get out of bed for 20. Now I'm not, so that aside.
Yeah, because you've actually volunteered to do
this.
Yeah,
I volunteered, and I'm still volunteering to do it.
Which is amazing.
Yeah, so luckily, some of the paints, a lot of the paints were funded to me by the Volunteers Association. Very thankful to them for that. And a little bit of a wage at the beginning just to get me going, but not a lot. But unfortunately, along the way, I've had a few things that have happened, and there's no provision for that when you're doing something voluntary. You haven't got that little nest egg. I can just go and use this. You've got nothing. So when things did happen, I had a car crash. I got evicted. So many things were going on at the same time. I'm back now living in Southport. I was in Maudsley. So anyway, that aside, I got back on with it again. Yeah. Unfortunately, some of the boards got damaged at the other property when I was trying to leave, because we got evicted very, very swiftly. And when we went, 4 boards got bent, and you've only got to bend these aluminium boards slightly. Wood, you can just saw it or sand it, but these are aluminium boards. So anyway, so out of my own expense now, at £50 a sheet, I've now got to get another 4. Now, I don't. The money's irrelevant. What I'm trying to say is these are the problems that
the obstacles you've had. Yeah.
So, and when I'm doing the mural, I'm not doing paid work, which I need to do. So I'm getting on with paid work, and I'm getting on with the mural too. So, my estimation of time wise would be in the new year. Yeah. Into next year. So we did. They did a very successful fun day, didn't they?
Yeah, it was fantastic.
So why not then? Let's do it. Let's have it finished for the 2023 fun day. Have it in spring, maybe. Do you know what I mean? I'm not talking about waiting until end of summer again. Do it at the beginning. Maybe do 2. Yeah. Because it was successful. Why not? And do it like the way we wanted to do it. We're getting kids involved with the art side of things and have little competitions with the kids and everything, and maybe I can go and judge a few, whatever, but make something of it. But I wanted to do this video because I wanted everyone to understand that the reason why this didn't get unveiled was because of these problems that I've faced. Yeah. If this had been a commission, I wouldn't have had a leg to stand on, because you've said, right, I'll have it on this day. Thanks, there's the money, bingo. Yeah. And that's what I do when I do commissions. But this has been a lot different and a hell of a big thing to do. Yeah. So
it's a work of love, isn't it? Really.
It is. Yeah. Well, yeah. So, and when you're working just for love alone, it's quite hard. But anyway, there's no excuses here. This isn't about giving excuses. This is about giving reasons. Of why it's late. Yeah. But I want this to be a positive thing now for 2023.
Yeah, absolutely. And can you tell us a little about what Botanic Gardens means to you?
Well, to me, it means everything, because it's how I learned to draw. Yeah. Tom Lally at Mills Cott, my art teacher, you know, he was amazing, and I loved art as my my youngest daughter Sapphire loves art too.
Yes.
In fact, Mercedes loved art as well when she was younger too. My other daughter, and it sort of bounced off us all. But mine was more of a I can't think of the word for it now, but it was just something that I had to do every single day.
Yeah.
I never stopped.
Compulsion almost,
every day. And I'd sit in Botanic Gardens as a 9-year-old, 8-year-old, and I basically I'm just going to have to turn that off. Sorry.
Yeah. You were born to do art.
That's to remind me to go and pick me youngest one up, yeah. So, yeah, I was 8 or 9 years of age in Botanic Gardens while all my friends were going messing about. I did do some messing about too, but I'd sit there with my little flask, my little satchel, and I'd paint and draw into life, you know, life drawing. Yeah. That's how I learned.
And that was the place
Botanic
you'd go.
Gardens meant everything to me because it was where I learned to draw.
Yeah.
And I've been walking and messing around in that park, fishing in that park, getting chased by the dogs out that park. You know.
So it's just you giving something back to the park.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you know what I mean? But I was quite upset when I didn't finish this mural in time, and I had Claire Carragher, the mayoress, she was going to come and unveil it, and that will easily be able to do for next year. Yeah. But I was upset because I felt like I'd let people down, and in reality, I hadn't really let people down because, you know, I was letting my own family down really by not actually dropping all tools on it, and I was still trying. I mean, to be fair, I've only got to do 4 boards. Yeah, you know that takes time. I say only 4. Only
you do
4.
You do work pretty fast, though, don't you?
You do, but with this, it's quite specific.
Yeah.
It's not just a one portrait thing, which I can do really quick.
Yeah, and I suppose there's quite a bit of research that goes into it about the Victorian and what it looked like in that time. Yeah.
So that's it really. I'm excited to look forward to getting it all finished. Yeah. And get involved in the next fun day. Yeah. And have it all culminate properly this time. Yeah. And also, when I'm not rushed like this, it'll be my very best work. Because I've got to walk past that park. I've got to look at it.
Yeah, it's going to be there a long time.
Do you know what
probably,
I mean?
Yeah.
I've got to say, that's my best work. I don't want, I should have done this, should have done that.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you want to be proud of it.
When you're doing things voluntary, you tend to rush it a bit. Yeah. So, no rushing, and we'll have it all.
That sounds amazing. Well, we can't wait to see it, and thanks for talking to us.
Yeah, no problem.